Good morning, Excellencies, distinguished guests, dear colleagues and friends. It is a great honor to welcome you all to the opening ceremony of the 2025 China-Portugal Traditional Medicines Forum here at the Faculty of Pharmacy of the Universidade de Lisboa. This forum represents a landmark in the long-standing friendship and scientific collaboration between Portugal and China. It brings together scholars, policymakers, and health professionals who share a common vision to connect the ancient wisdom of traditional medicines with the innovations of modern science for the benefits of global health and sustainable development. We are truly privileged to have among us today eminent representatives from the diplomatic, governmental, and academic communities. Each of them embodies the spirit of cooperation that makes this forum possible. It is now my great pleasure to invite His Excellency Mr. Zhao Benggang, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Portugal, to deliver his opening remarks. His Excellency has been a steadfast advocate for deepening the cultural and scientific ties between our two nations, and we are honored by his presence today.
I will speak in Chinese. 尊敬的佩索托副校长，尊敬的钟南山院士，尊敬的胡华林先生，尊敬的朱伟峰校长，尊敬的王琦院士，尊敬的格拉萨院长，各位来宾，女士们、先生们、朋友们，大家好。今天我们齐聚一堂，共同出席2025年中普传统中医药论坛，探讨传统中医药的传承、创新与发展。首先，我代表中国驻葡萄牙使馆向本次论坛的召开表示热烈的祝贺，向远道而来的中国专家学者表示热烈的欢迎，向长期致力于促进中普中医药合作发展的各界朋友致以诚挚的问候和崇高的敬意。中医药是中华民族的伟大创造，是中华优秀传统文化的瑰宝，在维护人类健康、应对现代疾病挑战方面展现出独特的价值和强大的生命力。近年来，中医药在全球范围内日益受到重视，其独特的理论体系、诊疗方法和养生理念，为世界医学的发展注入了新的活力，也为人类健康事业提供了更多元的解决方案。葡萄牙接触中医的历史比较早，是欧洲最早对中医立法的国家之一。2018年，习近平主席访问葡萄牙期间，中葡双方明确提出了加强在传统医学领域的合作， 近年来，在双方共同努力下，中葡在中医药各领域合作稳步推进，成果丰硕。江西中医药大学与里斯本大学药学院共建中葡传统医药学联合实验室，为两国在中医药领域的合作、中医药领域的联合研究、人才培养和学术交流搭建了重要的平台。双方围绕中医药创新发展举办学术论坛，设立中医药图书专区，人员往来交流密切，得益于良好的政策环境和民众基础，中医药在葡萄牙获得了较高的接受度和美誉度，针灸、推拿、中草药等疗法日益融入当地民众的健康生活选择。目前在葡中医诊所已超过200家，年服务患者超过50万人次。这些实实在在的合作成果，充分说明中国和葡萄牙在中医药领域合作基础扎实，互补优势明显，发展前景极其广阔，大有可为。中医药的价值在于其科学性、实用性和包容性。传统中医药始终坚持开放包容，坚持与时俱进，吸收时代科技成果，吸纳国外传统医学的精华。中葡加强在中医药领域的合作，不仅有助于挖掘传统医药的现代价值，更能为两国人民带来实实在在的健康福祉。相信通过本次论坛，将进一步促进中医在传统中医药领域的交流与合作，推动传统中医药的现代化和国际化发展，为葡萄牙当地民众提供更多样、更有效的健康服务。朋友们，今年是中葡建立全面战略伙伴关系20周年，也是中欧建交50周年。中国驻葡萄牙使馆将积极发挥桥梁和纽带作用，与在座的各位一起努力推动中医药领域的国际交流合作，共谋中医药创新发展，共享中医药发展成果，为增进两国民众健康福祉，构建人类卫生健康命运共同体，共同做出贡献。预祝本次论坛圆满成功，谢谢大家。
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your words and for your continued support to strengthen our partnership in education, science, and health. Now, I have the honor of welcome Professor João Peixoto, Vice Rector of the Universidade de Lisboa, who represents the commitment of our university to global cooperation and excellence in research and education.
Bom dia. Good morning. I will speak in English. So let me start by greeting His Excellency the Ambassador of China, Dr. Zhao Bentang, the Vice Rector of the Jiangxi University of Chinese Medicine, the Dean of the Faculty of Pharmacy, all the other invited colleagues, guests from China, from Portugal, professional students, colleagues. I greet everybody in the name of the Rector, Professor Luís Ferreira. Let me say, I will be brief, that it's with great satisfaction that I am here for 4 different reasons. The first reason why I am grateful and happy to be here is a personal reason. Actually, I was part of the partnership that gave birth to this forum with Professor Beatriz Lima, the former Dean of the Faculty of Pharmacy. I was at the rectory at the time, I still am, and we worked together on building this partnership with Jiangxi University of Chinese Medicine. So I am happy that the partnership that we designed, it was a baby at the time, it's growing, and we have now a forum celebrating this partnership. It's very good to know that this kind of endeavors creates a solid basis to continue. The second reason why I am here is I am happy to be here is for institutional reasons. The University of Lisbon is very keen and very interested on deepening its relationship with the People's Republic of China. We have several partnerships and networks of cooperation, including this one. I am happy this is now one of the strongest ones. We have a school in Shanghai University, where we teach engineering. We have bachelor's and master's in engineering in Shanghai. We have almost 700 students now, our students in Shanghai school. We have a Confucius Institute here in our schools of arts and humanities, where we teach Chinese language and culture to hundreds and thousands, if we see the years going on, of Portuguese and other students. So we are happy in deepening these relationships with China, and we hope to continue. The third reason why I am happy is for symbolic reasons. I believe this is the last official act of His Excellency the Ambassador of China here in Portugal. The Ambassador of China is leaving Portugal, I believe, next week. It was a pleasure, strong pleasure to work with him in these last few years. We were very good partners, very good friends. The University of Lisbon owes to him many of the networks that we created in China, so we regret that he is leaving Portugal, but we are happy to have built our friendship, and I'm happy that maybe this last official ceremony of his part is the University of Lisbon. So thank you, Dr. Zhao Bentang. The first and final reason why I'm happy, because in the University of Lisbon, we believe in the principles of international cooperation, scientific freedom, and open science. We believe that science is about openness, it's about freedom, it's about dialogue, it's about building bridges. So we enjoy building bridges between traditional knowledge and modern knowledge. We enjoy building bridges between different countries and continents and cultures and scientific colleagues. So it's very good to gather here people that work in traditional medicine, people that work in modern pharmacy, people that work in China, in Portugal. So this is what we believe, open science. So thank you for being here. I am glad that we have had so many guests and people registered in this conference. Congratulations to the organizers, and thank you very much. I wish you a very good conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor João Peixoto, for your words and for the university constant encouragement of initiatives that build bridge between Europe and China. Next, we are delighted to welcome Professor Zhu Feng, Rector of Jiangxi University of Chinese Medicine, one of the key partners in the establishment of this forum. Under his leadership, the Jiangxi University of Chinese Medicine has played a crucial role in advancing international collaborations in traditional Chinese medicine education and research. Professor, welcome.
In Chinese, sorry. 尊敬的赵本堂大使，尊敬的王琦院士、钟南山院士、盖特院士、马丁斯院士，尊敬的格拉萨院长、校长、胡卡林巡视员，女士们、先生们、朋友们，大家好！陆子于斯，海始于斯，很高兴在葡萄牙和各位新老朋友再次相聚，共同参加2025中葡传统医药论坛。在此，我仅代表主办方之一江西中药大学，对来自世界各地出席论坛的各位嘉宾致以最热烈的欢迎和最衷心的感谢。中葡传统医药论坛自2019年举办以来，已连续举办了6届，已成为中葡两国传统医药学领域规模最大、影响最广的盛会，有力地促进了 两国传统医学的合作交流。在此过程中，论坛得到了中国驻葡萄牙大使馆、中国国家中药管理局、江西省人民政府、葡萄牙里斯本大学和各位院士专家的鼎力支持。尤其是本次会议还协同了世界中药联合会、中医体质分会、世界中医免疫疾病分会、人工智能与公共卫生联合实验室，更有力地提升了中葡传统医学论坛的学术影响力和魅力。为此，我再次向一直以来关心支持中葡传统医药合作发展的海外嘉宾们表示衷心的感谢和诚挚的敬意，向里斯本大学、中葡中心为大会成功举办付出的辛勤努力表示衷心的感谢。借此机会呢，我也简单的介绍江西中药大学。江西中药大学自创办以来，我们秉承中药事业发展为中药事业发展服务的宗旨，争做中药传承创新发展的引领者，现已发展成为一所中药教育为主体、多学科协调发展、产学研结合特色鲜明的大学，累计为全国各企业提供了技术服务近300项。特别是我们学校原始创新成果乐茗酒，开创了一条治疗疾病内源性乐茗酒调控新途径。我们争做中药文化走向世界的前行者，积极推动中药走向世界，作为我们学校义不容辞的责任。响应“一带一路”倡议，服务人类卫生健康共同体建设，与20多个国家和地区建立了长期合作关系，累计培养中药专业留学生3000余人，开展了一大批中药文化交流活动，主导制定2项中药国际标准，建成6个中药海外中心。女士们、先生们、朋友们，中国与葡萄牙在传统医药领域有着良好的合作基础，深化两国传统医药交流互鉴，对推动传统医药传承创新发展有重要意义。在中国驻葡萄牙大使馆的大力支持和指导下，我们学校与葡萄牙积极开展传统医药合作，推动中国葡萄牙中医中心和中葡传统医药联合实验室建设。去年呢，中葡联合实验室也在里斯本大学挂牌。2年来，我们互派学生已经有2批学生在里斯本大学药学院学习，里斯本大学药学院也有1批学生到江西中医药大学学习。我们和 Olga 教授、利玛教授共同申报的 ISO TC29的项目已经获得立项，共同开展了党参的益肺功能的研究。我们衷心的希望此次论坛为契机，为中葡两国更好搭建合作交流平台，探讨共同应对传统医药教育与科学发展的标准、技术与挑战，充分发挥生物医药、人工智能等新技术在传统医药资源共享与范式创新中的作用，为深化各国传统医药领域合作、增进友好关系做出更大的贡献。女士们、先生们、朋友们，远邻如近亲，志合越山海。在此，我也真诚地欢迎各位新老朋友前往中国，前往江西，到江西中药大学走一走、看一看。期待与大家相聚在物华天宝、人杰地灵的江西，共同欣赏落霞与孤鹜齐飞、秋水共长天一色的盛景。最后，预祝本次论坛取得圆满成功，祝福各位嘉宾、各位朋友们万事如意。谢谢大家。
Thank you, Professor Zhu, for your vision and for the productive cooperation that has united our institutions in the shared pursuit of knowledge and innovation. It is now my pleasure to invite Professor Grazia Sobral, Dean of the Faculty of Pharmacy of the Universidade Lisboa, whose leadership has made this event possible. Here, continued support will be vital in positioning our faculty as a European hub for research and education on traditional herbal medicines and natural products.
Good morning. So, dear Ambassador of China, Mr. Zhao Bentang, dear Professor Zhu Weifang, Rector of Caojing, Professor Zhong Nansan, Academician of Chinese Academy of Engineering, Mr. Hu Hangling, representative of Yangqing Provincial Department of Science and Technology, Professor Rodrigo Martins, I guess he's not here, but will be in remote, a President of the European Academy of Sciences, and Professor João Peixoto, Vice Rector of the University of Lisbon, distinguished guests, colleagues, researchers, students, and friends. It is a great pleasure and an honor to welcome you all to the Forum of Traditional Medicines hosted by our Faculty of Pharmacy at the University of Lisbon. This event brings together experts, scholars, and practitioners from diverse backgrounds who share a common goal: to explore, to understand, and advance the role of traditional medicines in modern healthcare. Traditional medicines represent centuries of accumulated knowledge, deeply rooted in culture, observation, and experience. Today, as science and technology evolve, we have a unique opportunity and responsibility to bridge traditional wisdom with modern scientific evidence. By doing so, we do not only preserve invaluable cultural heritage, but also open new pathways for safe, effective, and sustainable therapeutic solutions. Our School of Pharmacy is proud to continue to this dialogue as pharmacists and scientists. We recognize that integration of the traditional and modern approaches requires rigorous research, ethical reflection, and open collaboration between disciplines. Therefore, following the previous meeting held last year at Yangqi, we have the honor to host the second forum integrated in the collaborative project Joint Lab in the frame of the Traditional Medicine Development Strategy, the Silk Road. This forum provides a platform for exchange, debate, and innovation, an invaluable platform to reflect on questions that are not only scientific, but also ethical and social. How can we ensure that traditional knowledge is recognized and protected? How can we guarantee quality, safety, and efficacy in the use of traditional products? And how can we build systems of healthcare that are both inclusive and sustainable? I would like to thank the organizing committee, my colleagues, and the Chinese team for the dedication and the vision in bringing this event to life, as well as all the speakers, the participants, whose expertise and enthusiasm make this forum so meaningful. I wish you all an inspiring and productive meeting. May the discussions held here today foster new ideas, new collaborations, and insights that advance the global understanding and responsibility use of traditional medicines. Welcome, and thank you all for being part of this important event.
Respected Ambassador Zhao.
Thank you, Professor Graça Sobral, for your words and for hosting this important international forum at faculty. We are greatly honored to receive a message from one of the most respected figures in modern medicine, Professor Zhong Nansan, academician of the Chinese Academy of Engineering. Professor Zhong's pioneering work in clinical research and public health has inspired generations of scientists and clinicians around the world Let us now listen his message.
Respected Ambassador Zhao Bentang, leaders, distinguished guests, and colleagues from the medical and traditional Chinese medicine field of China and Portugal, good morning. It is great honor to join you all at the University of Lisbon via video link for the 4th China-Portugal Traditional Chinese Medicine Forum. Here, I would like to extend my warm congratulations on the successful opening of the forum, and my sincere greetings and high respect to the expert scholars and industrial colleagues from China and Portugal who have traveled far to attend this grand event, as well as all guests who care about the support, the development of TCM. Special thanks for the organizers of this forum, the Faculty of Pharmacy of the University of Lisbon and Jiangxi University of Chinese Medicine. It is precisely the joint effort of these two institutes that have built a solid platform for the exchange and traditional medicine between China and Portugal, laying a deeper foundation and creating a broader space for the cooperation in the field of TCM between our two countries. As an important promoter of TCM development in Europe, Portugal has provided valuable practices for the international exploration of traditional medicine. Over the years, China-Portugal cooperation in the field of TCM has advanced steadily, evolving from the exchange of concept to the implementation of projects, and gradually forming a sound pattern of mutual trust and win-win cooperation. At present, the global demand for health continues to grow, and challenges in areas such as chronic diseases, prevention and control, and rehabilitation services have become increasingly prominent, urgently calling for diverse and inclusive medical solutions. The unique advantage of TCM concept, such as the holistic view and preventive treatment of diseases, can exactly provide new ideas for addressing these challenges. They inject greater vitality into traditional medicine. It is even more necessary for institutions for both countries, represented by Faculty of Pharmacy of the University of Lisbon and Jiangxi University of Chinese Medicine, to continue playing a leading role, taking scientific research as a link and education as a foundation to promote the in-depth integration of TCM and modern medicine. In the future, we look forward to taking this forum as an opportunity to further deepen cooperation between China and Portugal in areas such as joint TCM talent training and scientific research project cooperation, so that TCM can become an important force in safeguarding the health of the people of both countries and promoting the building of a community of human health. Finally, I sincerely wish this forum a complete success and wish the path of China-Portugal TCM cooperation become broader and broader. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Zong, for your powerful words. It is now my pleasure to welcome Mr. Hu Wangling, representative of the Jiangxi Provincial Department of Science and Technology. The department has played a decisive role in promoting science and scientific and technological cooperation between Jiangxi province and Portugal, particularly in the field of herbal medicine research.
尊敬的赵本堂大使，尊敬的王琦院士、钟南山院士、盖特院士、马丁斯院士，尊敬的朱文峰校长、费索多校长，女士们、先生们、朋友们，大家好。首先，受江西省科技厅厅长宋德雄的委托，我谨代表江西省科技厅对中葡传统医药论坛的顺利召开表示热烈祝贺，向各位专家的莅临指导表示热烈的欢迎。向承办这次论坛的里斯本大学和中医药大学、江西中医药大学表示衷心的感谢。借此机会，我向大家简要介绍一下江西的发展情况。江西地处长江中下游南岸，全省面积16.69万平方公里，人口4500万，辖11个设区市、100个县市区，毗邻长三角地区、粤港澳大湾区和海西经济区。矿产资源种类多，储量大，有中国铜都、世界巫都、稀土王国的美誉。当前，江西正深入贯彻党的20届三中全会和习近平总书记考察江西重要讲话精神，加快实施科教强省战略，大力推进科技新干6大行动，以科技创新引领江西特色和优势的现代化产业体系建设。2025年，全省综合科技创新水平指数达到了69.63%，排位跃升至全国第15位。全省科技创新呈现向上向好的发展态势，在电子信息、生物医药、装备制造等优势领域突破了一批关键技术，如在国际上率先推出了高光效的灰衬底王光 LED 产品，全球首台超大型力环脉动高梯度的磁选机下线，中芯1号育种芯片打破了国际生猪育种技术的壁垒。江西作为一个历史文化源远流长、中药资源丰富的省份，在中医药领域有着得天独厚的优势。江西中医药大学一直致力于中药的传承、创新与发展，与葡萄牙开展了卓有成效的国际合作。获批2024年国家重点研发计划重点政府间国际科技合作项目重点专项，中葡共建传统医学与健康“一带一路”联合实验室得到了科技部的充分肯定，这标志着我省在国际科技合作交流方面迈出了坚实的一步，成为我省与欧洲在传统医药领域交流的重要桥梁。女士们、先生们、朋友们，江西的发展乐见期盼与葡萄牙开展更具深度和广度的科技合作。我们将秉持开放、包容、合作共赢的理念，在以下3个方面深化国际科技合作：一是优化科技开放的环境，进一步推进科技创新的开放，为江西省与葡萄牙的科技合作交流营造更好的环境，为江西省的创新主体参与国际合作提供更多的支持。第二是加强科创平台的建设，进一步支持中葡传统医药与传统医学与健康“一带一路”联合实验室的创建，推动中葡在学术交流、联合研发和人才培养的深度合作，打造我省国际联合实验室的新标杆。三是促进人员互访的交流，通过这次论坛进一步加强与国际各界的沟通与交流。衷心希望在座的各位专家朋友多去江西走一走、看一看，深度了解江西。最后，预祝本次论坛取得圆满成功，祝在座的各位身体健康、工作顺利、生活幸福。谢谢大家。
Thank you, Mr. Yu, for your message and for your continuous commitment to fostering innovation and international collaboration. Finally, we are honored to receive a video message from Professor Rodrigo Martins, President of the European Academy of Science and Professor at the Faculty of Science and Technology of Nova Universidade de Lisboa. Professor Martins has long been an advocate for international partnerships in science and technology and for the integration of sustainability in all research fields.
Dear all, as President of the European Academy of Sciences, I would like to start by thanks to all VIP leaders present here today, as well as the organizing and supporting entities of the China-Portugal Traditional Medicine Forum, which are the Faculty of Pharmacy of the University of Lisbon, represented here by Professor Olga Silva, Jiangxi University of Chinese Medicine, represented here by Professor Zhu Weifang, the China-Portugal Joint Laboratory on Herbal Medicine, and Her Excellency, the Ambassador of China, Dr. Zhao Bentang, which represents the embassy, the Chinese embassy in Portugal. It is for me a great honor to address this briefly record video in recognition of this excellent initiative, which marks a milestone for scientific collaboration and friendship between Portugal and China, as well as Europe as well. As President of the European Academy, I'm fully committed to bridging gaps and harnessing immense power of science to collectively enhance welfare and comfort for all. This forum highlights something vital for our balance and harmony as human beings: the profound potential that traditional medicine has to explore new frontiers and horizons, bringing a significant impact for our lives and health. For this, I would like to share with you a small PPT where we can see the outcomes and how all of this that I'm saying will really impact on our lives. In this respect, I would like to start by remember to all of you that in the 70s of the past century, malaria was killing millions of lives, and chemical drugs were largely ineffective. A remarkable Chinese scientist, Professor Tu Yunhu, inspired by 2,000-year-old poem about wormwood, reviewed over 2,000 herbal recipes, demonstrating the power of traditional medicine to develop tea-like extracts, leading to the discovery of artemisinin, now one of the world's most effective malaria drugs that saves millions of lives. For this groundbreaking work, she was awarded with the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2015. But we must look further, and we should be inspired by fantastic leaders as Henry Ford, that said something which is very important and impacts on today's forum. Coming together is a beginning, staying together is progress, working together is a success. Today's networking and collaboration in science are the way forward and to make world better for our future. I ask why we are waiting. Let's keep going. It is also my great privilege in this moment just to let you know that Professor Amar Yagi, professor of chemistry at the University of California, Berkeley, USA, and fellow of EURASC, got the Nobel Prize by its groundbreaking work on metalwork organic frameworks. And this is fantastic because it's an aperture and shows how EURASC fellows are powerful, and so how we are really enhancing and improving our cooperation with China and enhancing our friendship as far as science is concerned. And I also would like to highlight that myself, 2 weeks ago, I got the Chinese Government Friendship Award, the highest award that the Chinese government gives, and this is for inspiring the cooperation between Europe and China, and moreover, also how we can improve these connections. I have to say you in first appearance that EURASC will open soon a hub in China aiming to tight cooperations between Europe and China via Chinese Academy of Science. This is something very important for all our strategy of the future, and of course will impact on what we will do in our future. Today, I see a powerful triangle shaping our future, which is science, which you represent here today, talents, which are all the researchers involved and trying to enhance their own competencies, and friendship. Without friendship, we can progress, we cannot work together. And thank you all for making this forum a success, with outcomes that will advance science and benefit us for all. With my warm regards and expecting the best for you, and see that you have an open door, not only in Europe, but also in EURASC, where we aim to powerful and to strengthen our cooperation with China, and you are collectively be inspired by a prosperous future for all of us. In my name and in the collective name of all our fellows of EURASC, great work, great connections, great success in sharing your ideas. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Martins, for your contribution and for highlighting the importance of dialogue between Europe and China in scientific advancement. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the organizing committee, I wish to express our sincere gratitude to all distinguished speakers for their valuable message, and to all participants for joining us at this memorable opening. The 2025 China-Portugal Traditional Medicines Forum officially begins today, a celebration of cooperation, mutual learning, and shared vision for the future of traditional medicine. We invite everyone to remain with us for the upcoming plenary sections and discussion. Thank you very much. And now I would like to invite you to a 20-minute coffee break. Please let your translator equipment in the room, okay?